Say it ain't so. It was not time for my nigga to go, man. So finally, I am reviewing a Naruto manga chapter because the last chapters have been completely boring and I had no interest in them. So finally, I am reviewing one. I believe this is chapter 686, and one of my favorite characters ends up, well, at least so we believe, is now dead. Which I don't really understand the logic, but who needs logic in Naruto anymore? It's Naruto. So in this chapter, we get to see Kakashi finally realizing he is fodder. He is looking up at Naruto. He's like, "Dear good." And did Naruto's shadow clone trick on Kaguya really surprise anyone? Like, honestly, who's surprised by that? Like, and then Naruto's dead. Like, no one was. At least I wasn't. I'd be surprised if anyone was really even surprised by that. It would be cool if Naruto would be injured, but obviously he was not. I mean, really. Obito and them arrived back in the dimension with Kakashi and Naruto's like, or did you thank Sakura and Obito? Which is cool, you know. I was actually surprised that Naruto even brought that up. Like, hey, are you gonna thank them? Did you thank them? He's like, yeah, did you thank them? And Sasuke's like, fuck these niggas. So yeah, Naruto put that shadow clone trick, and over there into the Earth dimension with the Edo Kages and Hagoromo was like, okay, the reason why I can pair in front of all you dead niggas is because Indra and Ashura and Kyuubi chakra all mixed together into one sex ugly behind chakra orgy, and now I'm here in front of you because I can do that. So hey, I'm Hagoromo, and I'm gonna tell you guys a great power to use against Kaguya or maybe the tree, because we gotta get this wrapped up because, you know, the series gotta end soon. So yeah, the good thing I said that. So the series is supposed to end really soon. We already know it's ending in 2014. Some people say before October because that's when the movie is supposedly supposed to appear. And we also saw a quick drawing of what Naruto's gonna look like, and it seems to be confirmed what Naruto's like, a quick sketch. I guess it was what Kishimoto drew of what Naruto's supposed to look like, and he has short hair. It looks like it's gonna be like another parallel universe type of thing, and I really don't want that. I was hoping that the last movie would be I was hoping the movie would go off the manga and probably be Naruto's and Sasuke's last fight, because from the rate at which the manga is going, I really don't see them having time for that, but I don't know. We also saw a colored manga page with everyone. It was like a cowboy type of era type of thing, and they're all on horses. I don't think it's going to be about the next movie or another series type of thing. I think it's going to be maybe a DLC for Revolution. If it is going to be like another type of short type of series thing, or maybe like a little funny type of thing, I don't know. Maybe Kishimoto was like, fuck ninjas, I want to do cowboys. And then one of his interns like, but sir, that's already been done. No. This one's going to have cowboys. Except with tailed beasts. But sir, shut up. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I really do hope Kishimoto starts off with another fresh series when this is all over, and maybe he learns from whatever mistakes he maybe thought he would have done. He thought he may have done with Naruto, and applies it to whatever series he I really hope he does make another series and this doesn't call it quits. I don't think he'll call it quits. I don't think manga writers usually do that. I mean, this is his career, right? He's a manga writer. So I mean, I really hope he just starts off with something new, something fresh, and hopefully it doesn't fail, you know, because he has this popular series Naruto. It'd be a damn shame if he creates another series for it just to fail completely. Yeah, and you know, on the text on the manga, on the colored manga pages, says something about a new era, so maybe he'll be making another Naruto type of series afterwards, maybe with just a different name. But you know, we've been told over and over that Naruto is ending, so we don't know what the new era thing is about. Maybe it's just about the whole cowboy thing, and maybe it'll be DLC, and I don't know. And I mean, it was kind of cool seeing Naruto holding a gun and everything, and all of them on horses. And of course, we got Sakura attached to freaking Sasuke. And I don't know. I don't think Sasuke loved these hoes at all. I mean, go back to Earth. Now, Kaguya uses another power which she pulls out of her ass, and now she creates a whole bunch of gravity type of stuff, and none of them can move. She throws two sticks, which were meant to pierce Naruto and Sasuke towards them because they cannot move. And in last chapter we got Sasuke's eye power, which the whole teleporting thing explains. Pretty much he could jump to a certain distance. I don't know if it's distance which he can see, or maybe it's just a distance related to the axis in which he's on, and each time it has to be the same distance. It could either be shorter than the distance but only a certain amount. I don't know if you have to follow me, and I don't know if they did that to make him, you know, keep up with, you know, Naruto speed wise. And if it's something he can only do every once in a while, like his eye has to recharge, kind of weird. I don't even know if I don't know if that's just, you know, give him a power, or maybe that's to keep up with Naruto's speed wise. Because a while back when we saw Naruto outspeed the Raikage, and we learned that Naruto is only the second person to ever do that. I thought that was Kishimoto trying to make it so Naruto has figured out his own way to, you know, match his father in speed wise. So I thought, okay, maybe he's close to his father in speed. Come to find out that you know, Naruto now can use the QB chakra mode or whatever. So like I don't understand how speed works in this series. Like what type of levels are the speed, or like I can't even put it in words. Like when it comes to speed in the series, I thought when we saw Naruto speed Raikage, I thought, okay, that must mean Naruto, you know, is faster than Minato. Then we come to find out that that's not even the case, because he's not doing the type of stuff Minato is doing, you know, getting to places instantly. But at the same time, when Raikage was using his speed, he was teleporting everywhere. We're not really seeing Naruto even do that. We're seeing like a streak of light wherever he goes. I don't know how his speed thing works, but I don't know. I think that's just, you know, Naruto has a whole bunch of plot holes, and the series is ending soon, so they're obviously not gonna get explained. That's when. So Naruto and Sasuke dodged the first set of barbs getting thrown at them. Then she makes up another one, and also whenever I see Black Zetsu getting ready to talk, I get really sad on the inside, and part of me dies on the inside because I don't want to hear him talk. I'm tired of hearing him talk. I just want to see Kaguya do her thing, and she's probably gonna get irritated of him at some point and freaking wreck him. I don't know, but it's really annoying seeing him talk all the damn time, and you know, him narrating her whole all her plans and all this bullshit is really annoying and controlling her in a way. So they're not gonna be able to dodge the second set of bars. So that's when Kakashi's like, okay, it's time for me. I can be useful. he got that Sakura mindset. I can be useful now, and he goes and jumps in front of the barb. Now let me say this: he didn't know Obito was gonna jump. He didn't know anyone else was gonna jump up in front of the second set of barbs, and he jumped in front of Sasuke, leaving Naruto open. Was his plan only to protect Sasuke? I don't know. To me, that was some pretty green behind stuff. So luckily Obito gets up as well, and they both get an image of Ren pulling them, like both grabbing their hand. It was kind of cool how they show, you know, Obito stumbling as a child with Ren pulling them, and they also showed him kind of stumbling as an adult. That was kind of cool, I guess. But honestly, I didn't really see the point of Ren being there. They kind of need to give up on the whole. Kishimoto needs to stop doing that whole Ren thing. And I mean, it would have made sense to say if they were having hesitation on whether or not they should jump in front of them, and then Ren comes and like, you guys need to do this. But that wasn't even the case. They were willing and ready to jump in front of those two as their shield. So what was the point of Ren even being there and pulling them there, even though they're already gonna do that? I don't know. I think the whole Ren thing is just being milked out, and it's really annoying at this point. So they both jump in front of Naruto and Sasuke, and Obito uses his Kamui to stop the barb from piercing Kakashi. And he's like, okay, Kakashi, you stay here, let me go to Ren. This time you stay here, and blah blah blah. And I didn't like how Kakashi kind of ruined that whole great moment of Obito dying with that whole kind of pedophile mindset of that Obito has been getting. Like, Obito, you're a grown ass man, stop thinking about Ren like that. Well, maybe when he dies, he'll go back into like a childish form, and maybe that's how he'll be able to be with Ren in like a childish state. I don't know, because I mean, that's how his best memories are of her, when they were all kids. So I don't know, but you know, him saying now I can finally be with Ren, or maybe he doesn't have any type of, you know, couple like, or I don't want to say sexual intentions, but you know, couple like intentions of when he meets her. Maybe he just wants to be with her, you know, as a comrade. But we already know that he obviously liked her when they were kids, so I can't trust Obito like have some freaking molestation intentions. So I don't know. I kind of wish Kishimoto would even do that. It kind of ruined it for me. I think it would have been cooler instead, because for me, I wanted Obito to get like a quick momentarily Susanoo right before he died at some point, and that didn't happen. But I think it would have been cool if, let's say, he was going to use the Kamui and he realized that wasn't going to work. Like his eyes were already strained to a far extent where his Kamui wouldn't have reached the barb in time to save Kakashi. He's like, oh no, I got to do something. Next you know, the power unleashes, and the Susanoo arm extends in front of Kakashi and stops the stick from hitting him. I think that would have been raw as hell, and that's when the barb stabbed Obito himself. He's like, at least I can save you, or some shit, you know, or you know, the same line he said already. But yeah, I think the Susanoo arm would have been really tight, and you know, he didn't, not like he has some type of rib cage in front of him. You know, in front of him would just be completely exposed, while he just had an arm in front of him protecting Kakashi. so it still allowed him to get stabbed himself while saving Kakashi. I think that would have been raw as hell, you know, maybe give him like a white color after Susanoo to show that now he is pure and now he has, you know, redeemed himself in a way. You know, he tried his hardest, you know, maybe made his Susanoo color like a godly type of white, angel type of white color, or maybe gray, I don't know, but I think these ideas are cool in my opinion. But you know, it is what it is. He's dead. Too bad. Obito was cool. Probably one of my favorite characters in the series. A lot of people don't like him, but it is what it is. Everyone has their opinions. I rate this chapter 7 out of 5. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll talk to you sexy people later. Deuces.